This sucks. We'll see if cardio gets done today. Good morning, everyone. So it is Friday. I'm 3 weeks out. So let's go through a day. It's a check-in day. I need to get that moving. I have a work trip, fun stuff today. So I'm gonna bring you along and let's get the day started. So my photos look pretty good, but my stomach is just torn up. It feels like, I don't know what it is, but the past few days I've been having like slight stomach issues, and then yesterday midday I just like could not control my waist, no energy, just felt gross, felt like I was full and not in a good way. So I don't know what's really going on. But I'll tell Nelson. I have ideas, but it's not my job to pathologize everything right now, so I'm just gonna send these. I always take them on my phone, attach them to my email here, and then I type it up on my laptop because it just is. I actually still have my heels on in case they didn't come out great, but I don't think they're gonna get much better. My waist just looks a little bit watery to me. I've been tighter and my weight's up too, which makes sense. So, yeah. Doesn't matter how I look like today, it matters how I look like show day. So, just a little bump in the road. We'll figure it out because he made diet changes from my first bit of stomach stuff, which is weird for me. And I have like an iron stomach, I swear. But so gonna get that moving. Little exhausted, not gonna lie. I had a nightmare and woke up in the middle of the night. So get that sent out, have my digestive drink, maybe that'll help. I might try to push off meal one just to see if my stomach will feel better. Then I have to get ready for work trip. So I'll fix up my hair. It actually, my front pieces turned out not bad, but my bonnet fell off in the night. So let's get moving. Did I almost cry writing my check-ins today? Yes. So we're off to the races. And then also I could not find this jacket, even though I had it laying out on my bed from a few days ago. So we're doing great. I wasn't upset with like the photos. I was just upset writing about whatever's going on with my stomach because I don't know, it gets to you. I've never had like any sort of stomach issue in prep. I know it's just been like a few days, but I still don't like it. I don't like it. I don't like it being a few days out. So yeah. But this is the work fit for now, pretty similar to all the others I'm doing. I normally have a black polo I do instead, but where I'm at the back end of prep and I'm pretty lean, it fits my normal body pretty well, but it just kind of bags on me with where I'm at right now. So this red one is a little smaller cut, so just keeps me looking not like I'm dieted out at work. Not really anyone knows that I'm doing this. One of my coworkers found out after I'd been working there almost a year and a half that I used to bodybuild. My boss has no clue. I've never talked to him about it. unless someone told him from the office that I did this. But yeah, they don't know why I took off a few days of work for Junior USAs or anything like that. So it's kind of fun, kind of double life, but I just try to uphold professional appearance. They don't need to know. At the end of the day, like, it's not that they're not supportive and they wouldn't be like, oh, that's cool, but it has literally nothing to do with my job. So I just keep it separate. For now, I'm just trying to get myself put together. I like to use a lot of Paula's Choice stuff. I think for the quality, their price is pretty good. And I just buy during, they have 2 or 3 really big sales a year. I get their emails every day just to know when these sales are, but they stack their discounts and then you also get a ton of free stuff. I love that. So I just use their vitamin C and then their little SPF moisturizer. I call that a day. I don't think I'll do face makeup. That's a bit much. I'm going to a coal mine today. Not underground. I don't go underground. I hate it. I'm claustrophobic, I found out. So underground mines are not fun for me. I actually did this year, or no, it wasn't this year. It was last year, I think. Somewhere in the past 6 to 8 months, I did go to an underground stone mine. I did okay. We'll say that. I did okay. I found out I was claustrophobic by going into a coal mine. It was about this tall, so I had to bend over the whole time. You'll know if you're claustrophobic, you have to be in that scenario. I don't recommend it. I love and respect our coal miners, but it is not for me. So, I'm going to look at a job. I won't be able to record while I'm there. That's just how this works. Companies all have their own policies. And as much as I would love to show you all a coal mine, no coal mine would ever permit me to put this on the internet publicly. So, and that's not because they're doing things wrong. It's just, even though all the mines do similar things, it's considered proprietary and they don't want people to innately know their operation that don't work there. So, never going to have that content for you all, sadly, but it's pretty fun what I do. So, I go look at operations, meet people, talk to them about jobs they want to put in, and then the team I work on, we figure out the numbers, get quotes for the things that requires, and tell them how much it would cost to construct it. A little bit different, a little bit fun. So, I don't like this eyebrow. We're going to do lashes first. That normally goes better. When I do lashes first, I don't know why I started with an eyebrow. But it's not a crazy day, and then I have a back lift later. I'm not excited for that because I have ideas about my stomach. I think it was where I tried like meal prepped not by me steak really set it off. But my stomach was also kind of weird during my lift yesterday too. So I'm just going to try as best I can to space out my meals, and even like my morning digestive drink I've been taking super slow just to let my stomach work through it. And I need to eat before I go. And I have to leave at about like 8:40, 8:50. But I'm almost nervous to try to push myself to eat that meal before I go. It's not fun. Not gonna lie. Not fun. Cover my job list behind me. Meal 1. The standard egg whites, spinach, seasoning, some salsa, a little bit of oats, some berries in there, and then I have my vitamins in my pocket to help me carry them over. Hold on. These plus my gummy bites. So I'm gonna get this down. I have a few emails to deal with. I have my bid documents printed. I have all of my questions written down for me and my coworkers. And I need to leave in about 40 minutes. So My stomach is feeling better right now. Knock on wood. We'll see. I hope it continues to. I'm almost like nervous to eat even though I'm hungry. But I just need to, because your stomach is inherently tied to your like feelings a little. Don't ask. It seems to would, but it's not. My mom worked in GI for a while, so just gonna focus on breathing. I'm gonna trust my body that it will get me through whatever. I already told Nelson in my check-ins. We'll see what he says, but let's eat, let's do some work, and then get on the road. I'm happy I'm running early because I just spilled over half my coffee. And I don't want to replace it with an energy drink because my stomach is right now. We love this, so have my car just about packed up and just bring a whole roll of paper towels where it's one of those days we're gonna survive. Do I want to bring an energy drink for after I'm done? If I get done quick. Because I can't make another coffee. I'm out of almond milk. I'm going to bring an energy drink as a backup. But for now, paper towels, drink. Let's bring a plastic bag to put those in because I don't really want to keep coming back in and out of the house. So that was not the update I planned. And I also need to make sure I find safety glasses before I leave the house. Alright, so just got home. Like 3 hours I was out because it's like 30 minutes there, 30 minutes back. Pretty good visit. Got info, all that fun stuff. I drank my energy drink while I was there and my stomach feels okay for now. So hopefully we're at the end of that. I feel hungry, which is a good sign because back half of yesterday, I didn't really have any hunger at all. So that's at least good. So I'm having meal 2, a little later than my normal on it, but like I said, I'm not trying to push food super hard today. I do at least need to make sure I have pre-workout at a decent time, my pre-workout meal, so that I don't lift like right before bed. I don't know. Things are weird. Nelson was very supportive of my check-in response, which I needed. I need a little dopamine. I'm often not the type that I need positive affirmation, but I did today, and thankfully I got it. But he's happy with how things are looking. He says I'm flat. I am. But he's seeing things change how he wants, and that's what matters. So we're going to ride it out how it is. But for my next meal, this is my floating one that I can put wherever. So it's just some protein powder, piece of fruit, and that is it. Well, and little supplementos, but I was almost gonna have my either rice or English muffin. I could do either or. I was gonna do my chicken sandwich, but I just don't have time. I have a new imposing client. There's just not enough time for me to make sure I get my asparagus done and everything and just sit and enjoy it. Because if I'm gonna have a nice hot meal, I want to be able to sit down and do it, and I need to get started on my notes for this for work. So just gonna do steak, banana, supplements. Simple. So gonna get to work. He did say I can register for the show and tan, so I'm gonna do that. I need a little dopamine. I'm trying not to do crazy shopping or anything because it's not good for the wallet, and I need dopamine hits. Prep is hard sometimes with that. I just don't have the normal things going on, so you need things to hit that brain urge. So gonna get this down, gonna get to work, and I'll record some of my posing session for you guys. So we got the comfy clothes, the slippers, we got the heels there. That'd do posing. So one of my bikini girls, she's doing pretty good. I think she's like 10, 11 weeks out. Yeah, June 28th.
No, that sounds closer. She's 4 weeks after me, so she's like 7, I think. Unless she moved her date back, but I digress. Let's call her. Much, much better. A lot better without, like, no slappy hands here. It was very good. Honestly, if...
I slam too much, right, when I turn around?
No, nothing stood out. It was like, it's okay to have a few aggressive moves when you pose.
Okay.
Like that's the thing. It was just everything for a while was like, everything was like, slam. I was like, okay, girl, I know your diet coach is putting you through it, but...
You're like, what's going on?
I was like, damn, we shouldn't be this far in the trenches yet, but... So, wonderful there. Honestly, being super picky.
No worries, girl. No, I like it. I want
picky. The only thing is, like, for this hand, it's like your hands are really stiff and coming up. Just loosen the fingers. Like, that's the only thing that, like, stood out even the slightest. Again, if I'm being super picky. Because you're, like, here, and it's like the fingers are super stiff. And if you just, like, relaxed them and maybe rotated the hand out a little. You see what I mean there versus, like, the hands are just...
Like the wrist or...
The fingers and it was just like blades. Boom. Just... Supposing went well. Jay just called, caught up on stuff. I went out in the garden, I got some basil. And then I'm hungry, which is good. My stomach's felt pretty solid, thankfully. So I'm gonna eat another meal, and then that way I'll be able to do my pre-workout meal at like normal time in the afternoon. So it feels good. I'm excited. I bought a basil plant and have to chop it off so it doesn't want to go to flower because all the other ones at the greenhouse were trying to flower. So I just adore basil. And I think it'll go well with sriracha maple. I'm going to do my spicy chicken sandwich. Per usual. So I'm going to get this chopped up. Need to write Mike's site visit notes badly. But I'm going to get this meal going. Then get back to my computer. Do that. No more posing business stuff today, I believe. And then, yeah, I just have a back lift, tidy up the house, the trash needs taken out. And I think that's all. I'm feeling better. Nelson said to register. I don't know if I said that. So I do need to take care of that because I think I mentioned it before, but I've not done it yet. So I'm going to spend some money there. My air fryer's on. I need to reset that. So talk to you guys later. Get this meal going. Here is the sandwich in her glory. So sriracha maple, Nusauce always, English muffin, and some asparagus. So I got my work write-up done. I'm having a beverage. I'm trying to not do the tappy thing. I don't know why I started. I can't do this. I have fake nails on again because I think my base for my dip nails is old, and I'm reading that that's a thing and you have to replace it because I'm not getting into it, but so I'm doing press-ons for the time being because my nails are getting back to kind of long. Whenever I'm doing dip on them, it's cracking immediately, and then where some of my nails protected and some isn't, and it's flimsy, it's then breaking in the corners, and it's making me irritated. So I'm gonna have a bev. My hunger's coming back. I felt good for like, what, 3 or 4 hours now? I don't think it was artificials that did it because yesterday it didn't make it any worse. So I would like my favorite. I'm going to have it. I had one yesterday. It didn't make it worse, but it didn't make it better. So copying over photos I had taken while I was on my site visit. Have a little work trip next week, so I'm going to book that. And it's 4 hours north, and it's first thing in the morning, so my boss doesn't mind if I stay up, even though it's in West Virginia. Book a hotel for that. Figure out my posing schedule next week is light. This was a heavy week, and then in 2 weeks will be, and then that means my peak week will be light. Well, actually, I've already closed off days. So check with some of my posing girls if they want to schedule around then, or if they can be flexible. Other than that, yeah, I'm gonna just keep it work, do my next meal about 3 o'clock, 3:30 maybe. I'm just gonna do chicken and rice cakes, not even chicken and rice, because I want to keep it easy on my stomach right now. I really want to keep it easy. And I still have some tomato basil rice cakes, which are tasty. So, I'm gonna do that. It's looking nice outside, so I might go out for a little bit in the garden and I'll show you guys around, even though I chopped up basil and I didn't eat it. Okay, I'm sad. A little bit. I digress. Maybe I do chicken and rice with some basil, salt, and pepper. That might hit hard. Meal to be determined, but I'll probably take you guys outside with me, go wander around in the garden, get some sunlight on me. It'll help with everything. My mood's coming up. Spilling my coffee really was a bummer, but getting out and talking to people for work helps some, so. Yeah. I'm so happy to be hungry again. It's like great. So I have 3 ounces of chicken, 3 rice cakes. This is going to be my pre-lift meal. So eat this, finish up work for the day, go lift. I'm going to do cardio after my lift, I'm pretty sure. And I kind of want to go to the store to get zucchini because I want something. Actually, I'm about out of asparagus, so I kind of do need to go get zucchini from the store. So I'll probably run out to the store 10 minutes on the road, get that, then make my last meal. I'm just going to chill for the rest of the day. Today will be a calm day. I've had on my to-do list to pack my show day bag again, but that's not happened. We'll see how today goes. My energy's a little low, probably because hunger's back, all that good stuff, but I'm just gonna vibe. It's Friday. We're gonna take it easy. So I guess we're doing a garden tour, so I get outside, touch grass, and get a little steps. So over here is like this corner where we have some blackberries that just naturally grow there. And then let's turn you around and we will look this way. So this is my Asian pear. This area isn't mowed because this is all mullein, which is like a natural medicinal herb that's really good for lung problems and asthma. There's Miss Dumpling. Hi, honey. She is the keeper of the garden. Say hello. You're done with me. So Asian pear, then we have an apple. Just have another. That one's a peach. I don't see any peaches on it last I checked. Another peach, and then 2 more apples over there and there. So the apple trees have some baby apples on them. Let me see if I can find any. There's like a few little ones. So just little baby apples. They're tiny, but they're cute. Hi, honey. You having fun? So then over here, let me get this so it'll zoom. I'm trying to find a peach to show you guys. They're hard to spot, not gonna lie. Okay, there's one up. You can kind of see it, I guess. So I'm gonna do what, Dumpling? Oh my goodness. Hello, sweetheart. Bless you. So then over here we have all of the blueberry bushes. Some are doing better than others. They got cut down pretty hard by the last owner here. So this is a smaller bush. And there's our child. This one's smaller. They get better. That one is coming back. These 2, that one produced last year. This one didn't. I wouldn't say it's dead, but it's definitely dormant. And then these 2 are really good. So over here we have a ton of blossoms. I had never seen a blueberry blossom before. And so there's tons of bees, all that fun stuff. And then we come to the raised beds that are my forte. Trying to clean up all the stuff. I forget what all I have over here. I know I have a ton of marigolds planted. Those are peas. I don't remember. That might be radishes, I think. We have a bunch of cilantro that's growing. I'm super excited for. This is bok choy. I don't understand it because it doesn't make the little heads that you see at the store. So I don't know. So I'm just letting it bolt again, and I'm going to have more bok choy seeds that I don't know what to do with. But it's good. It brings the pollinators around. We have some spinach here that I could probably start harvesting. I have 2 jalapenos right there. That's more spinach, I think. Yeah, I just have spinach and cilantro. This one, I think these are more marigolds, perhaps. Bunch of tomatoes, 2 more jalapenos. I have some lavender, and then I forget what else I plan in here, not gonna lie. So that will be a surprise. That's kind of the fun part. This is a big weed that I just let happen because it had flowers before anything else was blooming. And then we have some cucumbers. I genuinely don't remember again. I might have planted some squashes. I definitely planted some marigolds because I plant them everywhere. I really don't know. We'll find out. And then this is my garlic. My garlic I planted in November and it's coming up. I have marigolds here. I have some basil I planted. I don't know how it's doing. And then that's a bunch of weeds that I've just not dealt with because they're spiky. And then over here, I have my asparagus that has just gone ballistic and is going somewhat to seed. I don't understand when to harvest asparagus fully. I have another little baby rosemary because last year's rosemary did not survive. It was not big enough. I have a lavender that's already working. I think this is a bell pepper. I think I planted basil in that. I don't remember what I planted there. I might have planted mint. I think that's a basil plant and there's basil planted in there. This one had a strawberry. I don't know if it's going to come back. I don't think that's it. I don't know. And then that's Thai basil. I want to put some more cilantro in there. I've planted catnip and yarrow in there. And then this is my variety pack of things that some are finally growing. So once these are a little stronger, I will plant them in other locations. I know this is zucchini. I think this is summer squash. This one's more cucumber. I have a bunch of sunflowers. I have some peppers. That's, I think, another sunflower. I have a bunch of goodies in this, all varied, and some radishes. I really, really would like if I can get my daikon radishes to grow. What? And this is what we deal with. Yes, sweetie. Just, no, focus on not falling, please. So I didn't record during my lift today. I just need to lift. It's just been one of those periods where I just want to do the thing. So lifting's been hard, but almost meditative. We've had a lot of life going on, so I just didn't want to interrupt that. But I will do some posing here for you guys. I changed my posing side. I'm thinking I'm going to go back, but I am going to change my routine. I think, maybe. I'm playing with something. I'll show you guys. So that's done. That was my best posing. I'm going to keep it in even if I don't love my waist. My intro workout is like a whole liter of fluid, so my workouts are only like an hour and I'm small, so sometimes my waist gets pissed. I took ones in my suit before that one and it looked really good, but I'm not comfortable showing all the internet me in a suit all the time. So we're going to leave that. I am out of vegetables. Jay's work had something break, so he's still there. Last I talked to him. So I can run to the store, I'll get veggies, and then either I'm going to make dinner and then do cardio, or come home, do cardio, make dinner. Not quite sure, but I'm going to do it in that order so I get ahead. And then I am going to do another hummus foot order because we did one of those about 2.5 weeks ago and it's lasted us that long. It was really helpful for meals with Jay. I had a really rough patch where I didn't want to cook for a bit. So that was super helpful to have on hand for him. And I really like the chicken kebab. The competition flank steak's not for me. But I'm going to do that, set up a Walmart pickup order for tomorrow because I realized if I do all of my dry goods as a Walmart pickup order and then I just do my produce and then I pick up the bulk things I need at Sam's, my Saturday shopping is cut down in half of the time. And it is so amazing for my mental health right now because I get more time to do stuff at home or just relax instead of having to be at the store for hours, where the store is like 40 minutes each way from our house. So I'm going to get that set up. Unsure how much I'll record tonight, but we'll see. So I figured out what caused my stomach issues because they're back. It's my intra. I don't know what in it's doing it, but this is awful. So this sucks. We'll see if cardio gets done today. I have only 5 days, so I have 2 days I can take off. So I'll probably make today one of them because this is awful. But that'll be it for the vlog. I feel like garbage because my stomach is not good, but now that I know I can avoid it at least, or figure it out with Nelson. So was not the note I wanted to end this off on, but this is the reality of things right now. So I'll talk to you guys later. It was a day. It wasn't a bad day, but right now I'm in it. So see y'all next time.